crazy bitches at? There they are. What kind of crazy? You got pills in your purse right now? Anybody want to say what they got? Did somebody just rattle their pill bottle at me? Stop. Do that every time. That's... You have Klonopin? This is the claws out version of friendship bracelets. What do you have? Same. I'm obsessed with what's happening. It's hard for me to move on because you guys are bonding. So I've actually been off meds for 3 years, which is a decision that I made with my doctor and the people around me. That's not one that you just decide to do, because I was on lithium for a long time. And then what happened is my doctor prescribed me a medication that interfered with my birth control. And there's no point in taking a mood stabilizer that messes with your hormones. Also, you know what's super depressing? A kid. So we're just rolling the dice. But yeah, I was diagnosed with depression at 11. Any young ones in here? Yeah, early on, early adopters of the depression. I don't even know how you decide a kid is depressed at 11 in the 90s, or if they just haven't gotten their Hogwarts letter. So I was diagnosed with depression, and then I was diagnosed with bipolar disorder. Woo, yeah, sure. And then I was diagnosed with BPD. Does that mean anything to anybody? Hell yeah, you'll be my favorite person. BPD is borderline personality disorder. You might not know it by the name, but you know what it looks like. Because I'm the kind of crazy that will be like, get the fuck out of my house, you piece of shit! And then block the door and be like, why are you leaving? That's me. But before that, I was diagnosed with bipolar disorder, and that's a label that I carried for a very long time. And I know that people don't know what the word bipolar means, because I once overheard a girl in a dressing room say, oh my God, I can't pick out which dress to wear. I'm so bipolar. No, you're a dumb bitch. You don't know what words mean. Because like when you say something like that, it's a lot like saying, oh my God, I stubbed my toe. I have polio. Yeah, almost. So close. Like, I know she didn't really have bipolar disorder, because if she did, she'd buy both dresses and Kia's car. And then return the dresses, because she could totally just make them herself. She saw TikTok. So I think that it's really nice that as the generations are moving forward, everyone is being more open about their diagnoses. Because I'm a millennial. Any millennials in here? Hell yeah. So we're that generation where we were just like, I'm crazy, is that okay? And now Gen Z is like, I got fucking everything. Like, everyone's so open about it, and I love that. But like, I'm a little bit bitter because when I was carrying around the label of bipolar disorder, there weren't pretty nice, well-adjusted people who had it in the media. Like, now when you hear bipolar disorder, you might think of like Taylor Tomlinson or Selena Gomez. And when I had to walk around telling people I had bipolar disorder, it was just Kanye and Charlie Sheen. And I had to be like, no, I'm not bipolar the way that Charlie Sheen is bipolar, because I don't have the money. So what I did instead was I went to group therapy. Anybody been? Fort Worth? Somebody? Court ordered? Probably. Yeah, there it is. So like, if you've been and it worked for you, that is amazing. You're wrong. Because it's the same thing as bringing your car into the mechanic and then asking the people in the waiting room to fix it. No one has any idea what they're doing. They just also have a story about how their car broke down. And that's kind of all they want to talk about. And so my group on top of it was filled with all women. And women are super competitive because we're told from a young age that we have to be, which is pretty bullshit, right? Yeah, because it's hard to make friends with women as adults. So like, I think that what we just constantly do is like, we compliment each other. Because when we say, oh my God, I love your purse, what we're saying is, I don't want to fuck your man, I'll hold your hair in the bathroom. Like, that's what we're saying kind of a lot. But it's weird being in this group therapy session because everyone is trying to out-sad each other, and they're doing it. Because the first woman to talk, she gets real emotional. She goes, I'm an alcoholic. Bitch, we're all alcoholics. What? You're not special. You just talked first. And the next woman wanted to outdo her, and she went way too far in the other direction. And she said, I T-boned my ex-boyfriend's ex-girlfriend on the highway because I was drunk and I didn't like her. Yeah, the okay in the back is the correct reaction. The giggles scare me. Because it was so quiet in that room. And I was like, I am the comedian. I should say something. So I said, oh man, women are so good at multitasking. You can do a lot of stuff while driving, right? I changed a tampon once. The room didn't laugh like how you guys did. I stayed real quiet, and I got real mad because I was like, I'm sorry. Is that where we draw the line? Manslaughter's fine, but periods are weird. I killed the mood, but she killed a person. I'm not the only one here with blood on my hands. So I released this album called Unstable, and I talk a lot about bipolar disorder and BPD on it, and then I got a new diagnosis. I got diagnosed with PMDD, which is premenstrual dysphoric disorder. It's an infuriating diagnosis because what it means is my entire life, every man who's been like, you on the rag or something, was right.